One of the most frustrating experiences for many men
is being ignored by a woman they like because it rarely makes sense at first.
everything seemed fine. The conversation was flowing. There was interest. There was energy.
And then suddenly, something changes.
Replies become slower, shorter.
Less engaged, and sometimes
They stop completely. No explanation. No clear reason. Just silence. Most men react to this emotionally,
they feel confused. They feel rejected.
and their first instinct is to fix the situation,
To understand what went wrong.
to bring things back to how they were before.
But that reaction often makes things worse.
Because being ignored is not always random.
It usually reflects a change in perception.
A shift in how she sees you.
Attraction is not constant.
It changes based on behavior, on emotional dynamics.
On how two people interact over time.
At the beginning, everything feels natural. There is curiosity. There is discovery. Both people are investing. But over time,
Small changes start to appear.
and those small changes can slowly reshape the entire interaction. One of the most common reasons a woman starts ignoring a man
Is over availability. When a man becomes too available,
too predictable, too easy to access,
his attention loses value.
not because he is not valuable, but because there is no longer any uncertainty.
No space, no anticipation. If she knows you will always reply immediately,
Always be there, always be ready.
there is no emotional tension, and without tension, attraction begins to fade.
Another reason is overinvestment.
When one person starts giving more than the other,
The balance shifts.
he texts more, he initiates more, he puts in more effort, and slowly, he becomes the one trying to maintain the interaction.
That imbalance is felt.
And when someone feels that the other person is more invested,
It reduces perceived value.
because value is often linked to balance. Another important factor is emotional reaction. When a woman starts pulling away, many men respond by chasing.
They send more messages. They try to restart the conversation. They ask what's wrong.
They try to fix everything, but that behavior communicates something very specific. It shows that their emotional state depends on her attention, and once that becomes visible,
The dynamic changes.
because attraction is strongly connected to emotional independence.
To someone who remains stable, even when the situation is uncertain. Another reason is loss of mystery. At the beginning, there is always curiosity.
You don't know everything about each other,
There is discovery.
but when a man reveals everything too quickly, when he becomes fully predictable,
Fully available. Fully open. The sense of mystery disappears.
and mystery plays a role in attraction,
Not in a manipulative way.
but in a natural way, humans are drawn to what they don't fully understand yet.
And when everything becomes obvious, interest can decrease. Another factor many men overlook is emotional positioning.
In any interaction, there is always a subtle balance. Who is more invested? Who is more affected?
Who is leading? And when a man becomes the one who is more emotionally affected,
More reactive, more focused, he slowly loses that position. And once that shift happens, attraction often follows.
but the biggest mistake men make when they are being ignored is trying to force a response.
Trying to bring attention back through effort, because attention cannot be forced.
It cannot be negotiated. It responds to perception, to value, to emotional positioning. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response. Pulling back, refocusing, returning to your own life, your own priorities, your own direction.
Because when your attention is no longer constant, its value changes. And when your presence is not guaranteed, it becomes noticeable. But this only works when it is genuine, not when it is used as a tactic, because authenticity is always felt.
The truth is simple.
If she is ignoring you,
Something in the dynamic has changed, and the solution is not to chase harder
it is to understand what changed,
and return to a position of balance.
because attraction does not grow under pressure. It grows in the right conditions.
And those conditions start with you.